say something, a serious moment. Chris Ayers, I hope I'm saying that right, Ayers, the voice of Frieza, passed away peacefully in his home. R.I.P.
I hate that man Sasuke. I can't stand Sasuke for nothing in the world. I do not like Sasuke. I don't like his character.
Man Ray said it for me. It's been on my mind since you brought it up. Sasuke. He's of all the, like, as much as I love Goku, he shares the same trait as Goku. You do a whole lot to lose.
I hear that stupid L and I'm like, oh my Lord, I don't care what you say. There's nothing daring about that. And his whole story is copy and paste shonen.
They've been around, they just like, they don't like the new generation anime so much, they be like, man, ain't nobody worried about Boruto, man. Boruto ain't got nothing on his daddy.
So my most toxic fan base is going to be any ongoing series.
Ooh.
If it's done, you don't have to worry about it. I can't pinpoint one because we're going to always, as long as it keeps going, you're going to go back to the episode 128.
OVR.
What's up, Malphus? It's your boy Labazim. Hey, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And you know it's Thursday. And you know we just a fan. And I'm here with the people, as we say. Up top, we have Monray, aka Montay. How you doing today, my guy? What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you reading? Let us know.
What's up? You know, I'm just keeping up with the normal anime, you know, the Black Clovers, the Jujutsus, the One Pieces, the My Heroes, you know, all of them, you know, pretty different states. Other than that, your boy, representative of the Broke Ugly Dudes, back again to drop some of this hot fire and these hot takes. Don't at me. Appreciate you.
And up to the top right, we have Tori. Tori, how we doing today?
You already know your local neighborhoods back checking in. I'm very much the same. Reading One Piece as per usual. My hero just had the stupid, amazing chapter. America finally getting to show up and show out. I'm all about it. We are, in fact, even in comic book form, better than everybody else. So, America doing America's thing.
Most OP ability I ever seen in my life.
But
like if you know that, if you know what I'm talking about, that's the most OP ability ever, dog.
Yeah, they brought it. But it's America.
It's definitely one though. I can give them that. It's definitely one.
Man, and for the Americans, come on, that's in there. But anyways, other than that, Jujutsu, really just all the usual usual suspects. Nothing to do. I've been catching up, rereading Bakido 2018 though, because I forgot how crazy some of that manga got. It didn't. There's a lot of it. I'm wondering if they're gonna keep on making Baki Netflix, so they're gonna have to leave out either they're gonna have to leave out certain parts of Baki, or Twitter gonna be on fire. But let me tell you, the first time you see an animation of Yujiro Hana forcefully taking somebody's booty, it's gonna be a conversation to be had, and I know it. Especially since it's gonna be a man's booty, it's gonna be some conversations to be had.
We're gonna have some memes for that. All right, and to my right,
hey, I already done locked up some templates. I'm ready. As soon as they animate that, if they leave that in, woo, memes is gonna be spicy.
All right, to my right, we have the host with the most, the one, the only, Unico Williams.
Hey, how's it going? That bothered me a little bit. I don't want to watch this show, whatever that is.
I have to write the warning again. I have to write the
So yeah, what's up? It's your boy Nico Williams, man. What I have been doing is watching First Amendment audits. That's been my thing. I like people randomly walking around random like places that are supposed to be secured areas and representing their First Amendment rights. That's my thing. But before I jump back into that, I am 100%. I was 100% watching One Piece, trying to catch all the way up. And like I'm on like episode 40 now. But then I
Keep
stopped
going.
watching to just buffer it because the art kind of just throws me off sometimes. So I got back into Hunter x Hunter, and they in some kind of video game, and they be just running in and
Greed
out.
Island.
Oh, Greed Island, yes,
They-
sir.
Greed Island, yeah, and they keep on just randomly. Like I've never seen a show have so many different anime tropes all at once. Y'all got a card game, y'all got a tournament of darkness, y'all got entrance exams. It's just way too much going on. And then they got these random powers that if you put them together somehow, make your eyes, make it so you can see. And then sometimes you can put this and that together, and then 80% of your elbow to block. And it's really technical stuff that, like, at the end of the day, they just explained it to you one time to just for no reason because they just fight like that.
And it gets more technical as time goes on, so get ready.
I'm not jacking with it. I'm not trying to understand it. Just fight and throw gummy bears at people and do it. Gummy ball and string and all that. And just do what you do. I mean, they play dodgeball. Anyway, obviously, we're always looking for any type of Dragon Ball Z news, and I have been deeply engrossed in Dragon Ball Legends. That is like my favorite game right now. I've even let Pokemon go for just a second. I ain't kept up with no streaks because I keep trying to play Dragon Ball Legends. I love it. I don't want to get in a Dokkan battle because it looks way too complicated for what's going on in my life right now, and that's what I got going on.
Do it either.
Oh, and for me, what am I reading right now? I am reading
Right now, man.
I'm reading Hypothesis. I'm gonna say Hypothesis. What Hypothesis is gonna be, I'm gonna warn you, the first 60 chapters will be the most random thing you have ever read in your life. You be like
60 chapters?
Yeah, the first 60 it's like
that's not that long in manga form, though. It's like a couple books.
So
like a couple manga one.
Bro, we on episode like 840 right now, dog. So it's but the first 60 is like the most random thing, and you be like, what is the point? And this dude is just walking around doing random things, and I don't understand why is he doing it. But once you get to chapter 720, you about understand why he did it. And it's an amazing story once you get past the first 50 chapters, because the first 50 chapters are 48. I went back there and looked at first 48. It's random because you be like, bro, why?
You said 60, then you said 50. Now you saying 48.
Yo, man, 48 it slows down at 48. 60, you're gonna still be pissed off, but it kind of 61 is when it get better. But the first 48, basically, you like, what is going on? Through 60, you're gonna be like, this is terrible. But once you get to 61, you'll be like, oh, okay, this is cool. It's slowed down completely.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a read then. You said it's called Hypothesis?
Yeah, Hypothesis. It's a manhwa.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
It's not good. and what I'm watching is Jobless Reincarnation. It's on season 2. We on episode 2. Rudy is a scumbag of the earth, but the world is the most beautiful world I have ever seen in my life. Like, I'm talking about, like, if you saw, like, I have never seen animation that focused completely on the world, because the main character is the really ultimate scumbag that's ever been in life. Like, the Rudy is literally the scum of the earth. Him and his dad.
He's scumbag OG, for real.
I'm gonna tell y'all this if y'all ain't seen. Montay, you saw it? I don't think Joe saw it.
What?
It's a girl on the season 2, episode 2.
I think I know where you're going.
She got a train run on her.
Yeah.
And she literally called this dude dad the scum of the earth. I'm like, what on earth did he have to do to be called the scum of the earth from this woman?
Rudy's scumbag OG though. He
okay.
So
he is scum lord supreme.
But that's his
All-
dad. His dad name is
all
Paul.
he and he.
I'm not.
See, that's Asian Pacific erotica stuff that they got going on up in there, man.
Damn, I know that.
Baby Whitney.
All I'm saying is, I said I gave you that because it's a non. That's not important at all to the story. So I can tell y'all.
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
just a
could
little
tell you something Paul did, but that'd be a spoiler. So
Hey,
Okay, Bob.
this after my hero so fire. Well, like we were saying, America coming through. All I gotta say about that.
by the way, I want to say that before we get into the topics. Her ability makes Gojo look weak. Just put that like, cause like
if she, but she's handicapped because if she's always using it herself, she only gets the one.
yeah, that is
It don't
true.
matter. That one is
Because
dangerous.
she only gets two, and she's always using one on herself.
That one is still freaking dangerous. I think
That's
the
what
one on
I'm
one is
saying.
dangerous. She can do anything.
But you gotta think she going up against though. I don't know. All this if he gets that, we're coming to the
I ain't gonna talk about the spoiler.
No, we ain't gonna. This not the spoiler episode, but we are talking about gatekeeping in anime.
So on My Hero right now, are they in America in the manga or the anime? Just so I can know when it's time for me to binge watch.
It's in the manga, but they ain't in America.
It's in the manga. It's gonna be a minute before they put that in the anime.
Yeah,
And it's for America coming over.
Endeavor was becoming number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's number one in Japan.
Yeah, he ain't nowhere near nowhere.
No, number one in America is something different.
Send me the link. Send me the link after the show.
Oh yeah. So I'm just telling you, bro. I was like, when I saw her power, I saw her the first week. She's like my mentor. I'm like, oh, she's a fake All Might. Then I'm like, oh no, this ability is broken.
No, that's what I thought at first too. I was like, oh, fake ass All Might. That's how America get down. Then once I was like, oh no, this is America. Like that's it, nigga. She is America in superpower form. She's like, nigga. What?
She has weaknesses though. That's the one thing I do like My Hero is they all have weaknesses in a way.
They all have weaknesses.
Yeah,
hers ain't that bad. It's not that bad.
But
all right, I'll check it out, man. Make sure y'all send me that.
Yeah.
What's the topics? What do we get? Gatekeeping? What you mean by gatekeeping? Let's talk about it.
Apparently, if you look around, you just not getting the anime. You just not getting in the manga. You get on there, you like, I love Demon Slayer. It's amazing. The artwork. Some dude always in your comments. That's the only thing you watch. The anime ain't even good. You need you not how many
from 2005 or later.
I'll let my man intro off real quick.
Yeah, so you go in there and you be like, you ain't watch how many anime you watch? That's all you watch? That's the only thing you know, Demon Slayer? You're a hype beast. You only watch popular anime. You're not a real anime person. You only like this. I bet you never seen Cowboy Bebop. You ever watch Trigun? Rurouni Kenshin? Oh, you never seen that? You ain't a real anime fan. I'm like, bro, it's cool. Anime popular. I'm happy.
Thank you.
I'm happy. Anime's finally popular. Kids can go to school and I did it anyway. I was a football player. Ain't nobody saying that.
I did too. I'm wearing an anime shirt right now.
So I'm a football player. I play basketball, and ain't nobody saying that to me. But it was still looked down upon. Like, why you playing Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that? But now it's popular. So, but it's still that idea of the people who saw those people are now trying to gatekeep anime because they watch so much anime or read so much manga. So that was with gatekeeping. I want to know y'all thoughts on it. We're gonna end with Tori. We're gonna start with Montay, and second is gonna be Unico.
I mean, off the top of my head, I feel like gatekeeping is mostly either done by people who are like completely biased towards one particular anime. So they're gonna come for anybody that has any opinion about some other anime. It's like, oh, well, like I love Demon Slayer, whatever. Yeah, but he ain't got nothing on Naruto though. Naruto is the GOAT. Naruto is the best one of all time. It's either gonna be by one of those people or by, I'll say, people of our generation who's been like some of the old heads who have seen a lot of the older anime, and then they look at some of these newer ones like, man, these newer ones, yeah, they straight, man. They ain't got nothing on Dragon Ball Z, bro. Goku hold everybody, man. Goku would take all these folks out, bro. But Goku though, like, so I feel like it's probably those main two groupings that's doing a lot of this gatekeeping, bro. Because the first thing was like, but can he be Goku though? So it's gonna be all those. There's a lot of them just doing this gatekeeping. Like, man, you know, you new to it, but yeah, you don't understand. Go watch my boy Goku from Dragon Ball all the way to Super, bro. Ain't nobody in Demon Slayer holding this man. So I'm thinking it's like some of those people that's like gatekeeping. I mean, you really shouldn't gatekeep. You should be happy for anybody jumping into anime for the first time. That's another fan. That's another person, you know, on our group and to go and make anime no big commodity like it should be. So you should be happy anybody jumping in there. But people who are biased towards one anime, or those people that just, you know, they've been around, they just like, they don't like the new generation anime so much, they be like, man, ain't nobody worried about Boruto, man. Boruto ain't got nothing on his daddy. His daddy been out here for 20 years, bro, throwing spin guns and everybody. Y'all want to give Boruto this freaking alien eye, and man, what a... So that's what I feel. I feel like it's just the only couple of groups out here doing this real gatekeeping, though. You know, it can't be Goku though, anyway, though.
So Joe, I feel like you just got called out from a previous podcast.
I wasn't doing that, but like,
cut the damn music.
I wasn't doing that. I promise.
It is not. It might be. It might be some of the OG people. Listen.
Gatekeeping inbound.
Gatekeeping. It's hard for me to really do that because what you're supposed to get out of all these stories are different stories. Nobody should be talking about anybody watching anybody. I mean, we got a guy named Saitama out there. and from what I've seen, it might be legit. I mean, we talking about Goku and them and planetary destruction, universal destruction, stuff like that. We still haven't seen the extent of Saitama's power.
Oh, girl, beat Saitama.
Huh?
Oh, girl, beat Saitama.
It has something to do with him blowing blood out his nose.
No, it's just her ability that OP. I'll explain to you after the show.
Okay. I'm talking about I need a real life you beat Saitama. I don't need the gag stuff because I know that whole show is satire. But when it comes to it, I mean, you automatically think about the first shows that you watched and you didn't even know that they were animes. I know when we was kids, anime was like new to us. Like so my uncle put me onto Voltron and I forgot that other airplane show.
That's Voltron.
But like I didn't even know. And I wasn't thinking they was Japanese people. I didn't think that. And then you get to hell. I didn't even know that Power Rangers really came from Japan. I didn't know that. Cool stuff. I didn't know. So I was just enjoying all these different stories. Then I stay home sick from school one day. I was playing. I didn't, I just want to stay home. And I see this kid. His name is Goku. He's a little kid. It's a terrible ocean dub of Dragon Ball. But he was such a fun kid. There was that. And then you get older and you watching Sailor Moon and you like, wait, could this be from another country? You're not even thinking of it because you was watching Rocko's Modern Life. You just got done watching, you know what I'm saying? You just got done watching Rocket Power. You just got done watching all these different things. There should not be a gatekeeper. Nobody should be allowed to do that. Now, you can lean on the gurus that are Toonami people that came up with Toonami. Because let's not forget, yes, they gave us Dragon Ball Z. Yes, they gave us Ronin Warriors. Yes, they gave us Rurouni Kenshin. But they also gave us they completed reboot, and they gave us Johnny Quest Adventures. So let's not forget, it wasn't just anime for a hot second. So let's not forget. But you came up with Toonami, and then you even went to Toonami's website and played the Dragon Ball Z game that was on Toonami's website that had the thong song strings going on in the background while you play this game where you go up and down to choose this a little bit of card game. Don't play me like I don't know this and I shouldn't be a gatekeeper. But what I need y'all to understand, you gotta like what you like, because I never knew that I would fall in love with Death Note. I didn't know that until I watched it. And that came out in like 2007. They were writing the manga, I believe, like 2005 to 2007, something like that.
Mm.
But that's when the manga started. But I don't
It was
watch
like 2009. It was like
2000
2008, 2009. Right
2009.
in there.
So with that being said, I end up falling in love with all this difference. Then they give us Naruto. That's so different. But I mean, that was like 2002, 2003, something like that. That's different. It's a way different storyline than Goku. Now, yes, it's fun to have those debates. Oh yeah, Naruto, man, how long would Goku last in Naruto's world? And that's an actual real debate. But there's no need for gatekeepers. You're supposed to have a good time. And just for consensus, we have all agreed that Naruto and the company would last up until probably Frieza Saga. But that's neither here nor there. But there shouldn't be gatekeepers, and if there are gatekeepers, man, we don't need y'all. You're supposed to be there to suggest new things for people to watch. Because let's not forget, I fell in love with Gundams, so that's a whole different thing. There's no OP.
Gundam.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's great about the Japanese culture and how they do their animes and stuff, and how they tell stories, is that they can take all these different random concepts that nobody's come up with. Who thinks about flying and ki and all that stuff? All we have in America is cowboys. Who? How does a slave just become the hero and save the day? We all we had was, and this is not disparaging her, but Harriet Tubman was just playing hide and go seek till she got to the North. We don't have anything like we don't have any real culture to draw off of. But Japan, they have samurai. You can equivalent samurai into robots, and then you can, it's a lot. But all I'm saying is stop gatekeeping. Let people watch what they like to watch, and then let those kids stop getting picked on because they like to watch this stuff and wear those shirts. But on some real stuff, it's a whole flip now. There's people that's quarterbacks and everything that's wearing anime shirts and stuff like that. You see it in the press conferences and all that stuff, and goddamn it, you see what's going on behind me. And I don't give a damn how many girls I get and how cute I am. I'm gonna watch anime, and baby, you're gonna have to watch it with me. And if not, you can kick rocks. And that's all I got to say about that. Shout out to Onyx.
Boom. All right.
I
All right, Kanye oldest son with the random shot at Harriet Tubman. I don't know what Harriet Tubman
I was thinking, I was like, you're playing hide and seek.
Well, that's Harriet Tubman out here catching strays in the anime. We gotta bring it back. Black Captain Planet was
Harriet
racist.
Tubman could be fired though if they did it the right way. Harriet Tubman slice of life anime inbound. They could tap in.
Yo, they already did a movie. That movie was wild. But we gotta bring back Black, bro. Captain Planet was racist.
A little bit.
Harriet Tubman caught a stray. Captain Planet caught a stray.
Yo,
He was nigga with a box, bro.
Bro, man, go watch Captain Planet again, Tim. Something ain't up.
Show is bad.
Captain Planet was 100%. He was 100. They were the bad Maga. We talking about the bad Maga crowd. He was out there hanging out there. He had a Ku Klux Klan. I'm telling you, bro. Look at the way he acted, bro. I'm telling you. We had to bring him back from the Harriet Tubman story. We gotta.
You been on 4chan?
I might be. Speaking of 4chan, we have Tori. Tori, tell us about gatekeeping.
I like to think of myself as the complete opposite. Definitely a gate opener. Come from the literal perspective of, I can look back like 1999 and being in a fight in elementary school over anime, like a literal fist fight over anime. I come from a place of before Toonami, like we were talking about in the pre-show, Tech TV and a Midnight. They showed like two of those random avant-garde anime pieces you're ever gonna see in Soul Taker and then Dirty Pair on Showtime. So I very much come from that old anime mindset of when it was first coming out, and it was this thing that really wasn't prevalent and no one knew what it is, and it's so amazing to see how it just almost, to equate it to hip-hop, just took it over, you know what I mean? thoroughly ingrained itself in the culture, and it's an amazing thing to see that to the point where we can finally be like, yo, gatekeeping is kind of dumb, and you look kind of dumb doing it. Like, what is it? And that's gatekeeping in any sense, whether it be fucking the dudes that are like, oh, you're wearing a band tee. Can you name 3 songs from that? Do you know how many people got that off of that? They'd be like, can you name songs from that band? They'd be like, I can name like 8 songs in 2 hours, unreleased cuts. Can we move on? But amazing to the point where we can finally show these people how stupid they are, how pointless it is, how there can't be anything but good that's from a product that's being loved more. The more people that love it, the more of it you get, the more innovation you get, the more difference you get. Variety is spice of life, and this is doing nothing but breeding variety, in my opinion. Love it. Simple as that.
If you don't mind, I just want to interject real quick, man. I want to give a special shout out to Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah, Tenchi Muyo.
Most definitely. Up until the season, he sent that Tenchi.
Oh, we shall not show.
I just want to give a shout out.
By the way, if anybody, by the way, if you gatekeeping right now, if you don't know about bone cultivation and heavenly cultivation, I'm gatekeeping you. If you ain't on it,
don't come talk to me.
Well, fine then. Before we get toxic, I'm gonna open.
Oh yeah, we already there.
My man decided to shout out Power Rangers. I'm gonna put y'all on some game. My man decided to shout out Power Rangers. I'm gonna put him on some game. Japanese versions of Power Rangers are so much better than the American version because Americans waters down a lot. If you have not seen, it's the 33rd season. Yes, there are over 30 different seasons of Power Rangers. There's down there 49. If you have not seen the 33rd season, that's called Gokaiger, Gokaiger. It is better. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the first season. Yes, I said it. That season is better than all of them combined. You want to know how? This is not even a spoiler. On the first episode, the little grunts, like the putties and the first thing, the little grunts actually go through the city and they kill people. They mowing them down with machine gun fire. That lets you know it's serious. And they cuss on it. It is a real Power Rangers like you want it to be. I highly suggest you go watch the first episode. It will change your life.
Yeah. And keep it to safe sites. Don't go on them weird sites. I know how y'all are. Tori, don't
No, you can find them pretty much anywhere now. It's been a few years, but that they cut on this.
I use legal streaming platforms.
Yes.
When the Rangers can transform into any other Ranger variant of the last 33 seasons, bruh, all 5 of the Rangers a few times for troll purposes will all change to 5 different White Rangers and use their powers. That season will change your life. It will change your life.
Please.
Go what, huh?
Drop that link in the chat because I actually was looking up old Power Rangers to see the difference, and you was telling me, so if you got that link somewhere, hit me with that.
I don't trust me. That first episode, you can be like, "Who is Tommy?" And I see me like, "Who is Tommy, bro?" This one.
Yeah, send that link in the chat when you get a chance. Let's stop right there. So next topic we want to talk about is the worst fan base, and I gotta go to one of my old tried and true favorite, Dragon Ball. Anything has to be the worst fan base. They complain about everything on Earth. I mean, if Vegeta don't kill people, they complain. Vegeta murder people, his story ruined. Goku win, it's too much Goku. Goku lose, they literally go and strike and try to burn down the man house. Like, you can't please them, but they gonna watch every episode. Like the most loyal, toxic fan base. They gonna watch, but they gonna be angry. They gonna complain about the terrible writing and then want something stupid to happen.
Power scaling.
They gonna do everything they could possibly do. Right now, I think they're mad that somehow that Vegeta said, "Oh, Goku got his kindness from his dad," And they're like, that's not part of the story. Goku hit his head. You're wrong, Vegeta. I'm like, Vegeta wouldn't know that because Vegeta wouldn't know Goku hit his head. So his character don't have to know that.
Shut up. Just shut up.
I'm like,
Stop it.
like, how would Vegeta know Goku hit his head and became nice? Vegeta wouldn't know that. Vegeta's not omnipotent. We know that.
He went in the jungle.
You know what I'm saying? Every character is not omnipotent. They might say something that's historically incorrect.
Goku don't even hit his head.
We don't even know if that happened for real. That's when it was frame by frame pictures. Oh,
Yeah.
Gohan could have made that up.
The narrator told us the story.
Yeah, Gohan.
Yeah, he's
Grandpa
like,
Gohan
you
was
get a couple
gone by then.
frames,
Ain't nobody knew Goku
right.
don't. Goku said he don't remember, so he don't. Who know that? Gohan dead and Goku don't remember. So who told that story?
Man, you just got a couple of frames to keep going. Goku is just a boy. That's all you need to know.
Oh, he got his kindness from his dad.
Boy,
That's bad storytelling. I'm like, Vegeta wouldn't know that.
That's a good point. Good point.
Like, Vegeta would never know that. He's like, oh, your dad sounds like a kind guy. Goku, you're a kind guy. You must have got it from your dad. That's what regular people would think.
That's
no.
regular.
But no, but right. That's not historically accurate. That is not historically accurate. Somebody get rid of this dude, man. Horrible writing, Toriyama. Tortaru. Tired of y'all, bro. Who told y'all to write this? Oh my God, how does granola get strong from just wishing? Bro, it's an anime, it don't matter, bro. Why?
When Kefla went legendary Super Saiyan, halfway, they were so mad.
It was only for Broly. It's watered down. It should be stronger. How's she stronger than Broly?
It's legendary for a reason. There's only supposed to be one of them.
I'm like, bro, did you enjoy the chapter? You obviously did. You watch it 10 times, bro.
You read it a couple times. Come on now.
So I don't even know why you upset. So I'm off my rant now. Who want to go next? I might get fired up and just think of something else they said.
I'll go next. I think it's a surprising one. I have to give most toxic fan base to One Piece.
Oh, you picking your own fan base?
I am a One Piece
I'm proud
fan. If you have seen the way that these people will destroy each other over somebody's breath size, a change in breath size, why are you talking about someone's dead at Guadalupe? It is the most. The thing is, Oda does the best job he can of filling the plot holes. Gives you the Viva cards. He gives you the information you wanted to know. He lets you know how tall this person is. He tells you all this little insignificant bullshit that you don't need, and we are still in the comments and quote tweets destroying each other over it. Like, it's crazy, and I guess it comes with being the biggest manga of all time. So you're going to have a large fan base, and a large portion of people are toxic when they're passionate about something. So I feel like, hands down, One Piece has to be the most toxic fan base because they will fucking argue about any little insignificant thing about any character that was in one episode. It's mind-numbing, but it's understandable because the show's so amazing. Like, I understand the investment, but Lord, it's toxic.
Montay, how about you?
Well, I'm happy he said One Piece. That was one of the ones I was debating, to be honest, because the Luffy versus is he faster than light debate has just been the cause of so many fights alone. Before, like, I'm not even calling it.
Is he faster than Kizaru, the man made of light?
Like, that one alone has sparked fights. I'm not even gonna start in that.
Kizaru is the fastest character in One Piece. I just want to put that on record. Man is made of light. He's the fastest.
I got one I'm gonna say then, since he took out One Piece. I'm gonna give a special shout out to Jujutsu Kaisen because
Because
everybody,
it's
when it was hot, just was saying Gojo beat everybody, and Gojo does not beat everybody. Gojo cannot beat Goku. Just
can't.
stop this mess. There's a lot of people he can't beat. Let's just out there now. There ain't a lot, but it's more than you think.
It's more than they want to give credit.
But the most toxic fan base, I believe, that can easily compare with Dragon Ball Z and possibly surpass One Piece, it's got to be Naruto. I'm so sorry.
Oh God!
It has to be Naruto because the argument that Genjutsu beats everything is just ridiculous to me. Like it has gotten so ridiculous that people were busting out comparisons of, man, Itachi could beat Goku because all he do is pop him in a Genjutsu with his finger and then just stab him because he's like he can get caught off guard. I'm like, bro, just no, like it does not work that way. Like it has been shown that Dragon Ball characters mentally train themselves, even on the way to Navi when Gohan and Krillin were young. Like, please stop this cap. But like those comparisons, the few of them that are faster than light, the Itachi wank alone, man, the brokenness of their eyes, it is just gotten to a point where Itachi dang near needs to have his own show with how much like glory
Itachi
the Naruto fan base gives him on a regular basis.
Itachi is not Naruto.
It is just
Itachi is very popular.
Like you'll be surprised how many Genjutsu arguments, because it ain't even most about it's some arguments like, okay, Naruto's busted and all that. I got your name. It's the Genjutsu arguments. Man, Genjutsu can beat this person, can beat that person, can beat that person. Bruh, like, no, it can't. Genjutsu is a simple illusion. Like some of them are more in depth and more fine tuned in a person's brain than others. I got you. Genjutsu cannot beat everybody. Like just please, Genjutsu couldn't even after a certain point. Genjutsu wasn't even important in this own show. Like just no. I need y'all to calm this down. Like it's gotten ridiculous in that. Then the Naruto and Sasuke can wipe most of these universes arguments.
All I'm saying is they can't touch Superman, bro.
The Dragon Ball Z versus Naruto arguments are all over the place. Like Unico said earlier, you got comparisons to say how far can Naruto, people in Naruto's universe make it in a Dragon Ball Z universe, that lets you know the fan base has gotten way too far over the top. When you compare Naruto people to people who blow up planets in their spare time, I need y'all to calm this down. Please, Naruto family. I love y'all.
Bardock
calm down. It's not this serious. Oh my gosh. Ooh. It's got to be Naruto. I guess.
I went back and looked from the last anime episode. Naruto and put in together are 700 episodes, and 200 plus of those episodes are filler.
By the way, I want y'all, we're going to go to Joe and get his opinion, but I want y'all to know that Superman is overpowered, and if you don't believe me, read the comment. Superman and Flash ran across the universe in 0.00004 seconds. Goku has 2 instant transmission to do that.
Oh, you talking about the Goku versus Superman death battle debate that sparked off like
bro, in the comic book, Superman is like OP. Superman, they said Superman if he want to.
Accept the fact that Goku takes that L, bro. They don't want to accept it.
Bro, the comic. Yeah. I think most people. I think people just look at that from this perspective of the movies and what they see. Comic book Superman is completely different, my guy.
Completely. Like I said, he shot little Superman were just as strong as fingers, and used to send them to go stop people.
Matter of fact, even even in the shows, Goku got shot with a gun. Superman bullets fall off his eyeballs. Superman fall off his eyeballs, dog.
Goku died from a heart attack once.
Bro. But that's some hardcore DBZ fans don't want to accept the fact that Goku takes the L no matter how you try to swing that, bro.
But people like
Goku could never be Superman.
By the way, the reason I'm bringing it up to support my argument, Joe.
I know.
Oh,
yeah, because that'll bring him up.
I feel like, man, ain't no way Superman's like that. But at the same time, they keep writing him. Not like you can watch Justice League.
Superman Goku.
But so Dr. Manhattan, who is really the most supreme being in the DC universe, was even like, there's no.
But he lost in the end.
Hold on. If if there's ever an end of time, Superman will be there. What type of shit is that? If there's ever an end of time, it
actually
goes
did a
through
comic book
Superman.
on that, Joe.
Like,
They did, and it's amazing. That was one of the only good DC is Doomsday Clock. Shout out Doomsday Clock. Go read that if you haven't.
So my most toxic fan base is going to be any ongoing series.
Ooh.
If it's done, you don't have to worry about it. I can't pinpoint one because we're going to always, as long as it keeps going, you're going to go back to the episode 128. You're going to go back to the episode 30. You're going to compare it to the current episode, which is episode 809. And you're going to be like, that's not consistent. And that's not what we know, because you grow with them. And here's the bad part.
Yeah, buddy.
The OGs of it, like when I started watching One Piece on Fox 59 or Fox Kids in the morning.
That four kids dub.
And then I watched and then I would watch hold on. So now we're here in 2021, but this is like back in 97. And then as long as there's still continuity and they're still going, you're going to always find like something to disagree with. So it's between the OGs and then the people that are that get to have the luxury of just binge watching One Piece like I'm doing. Like it kind of wears me out sometimes where I just got a break. But I still get to see how everything is progressing like on a flat line, whereas other people had to wait.
You'll have to wait.
It's every week. Okay, there's like a year hiatus. Now there's a new season every week. So now it's 52 episodes, and they take a year or two off again. You know what I'm saying? So people have to suffer through that. And then so as long as there's continuity and it's a continuing series, there's gonna always be toxic, because just like me, in the Dragon Ball community, in the Naruto community, nothing makes sense anymore. But again, taking advice from my boy Man Ray, think of them as different things. Forget what you knew before. But I think that's sacrilegious as hell. It's sacrilegious as hell, because you're telling me to forget what I already know, and that's not okay. So y'all got me with Frieza. Y'all gave me an opportunity with Frieza, be like, yo, he never trained a day in his life. Okay.
Trained 3 weeks and became stronger than a god.
But I mean, you got a little leeway in there, though. You got a little leeway, like he never trained ever. I'll give you some of that. But I mean,
3 weeks.
That whole God stuff, and then Naruto was like, niggas on the moon is stronger than me, and I'm supposed to be the essence of what it is to be chakra. Like, none of this makes sense. But that's where we're gonna have our problems, and that's why it's like, man, are you telling me that if Broly had came like during the Attack of the Saiyans, that there just wouldn't be a Dragon Ball Z ever? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many ways to make me. I just discredit, like, just period. So again, if it's ongoing and you meet all these new, Beerus was a thing. There's no Dragon Ball, nothing. If Beerus just decides, now I'm just going to, what's Earth? I'm not even gonna try their food. Or what if he tries the food and then he didn't like it? Maybe he ran into some kind of vegan, some crazy vegan that he didn't like.
Vegans catching shots too. This is a shot episode.
I needed to attack something in this episode. I'm saying.
If we got vegan chili,
I'm just saying, it's ongoing. I think that's the most toxic fan base, because you're going to argue, because we may have both watched the same episode, but we may have perceived the series differently. That's my argument.
Oh, diplomatic AF.
He said he been watching what show you was watching earlier? The First Amendment.
First Amendment.
I was gonna say, man, diplomat. I like that though. That was a good answer.
There's drawn to
well, I did that answer. If it's ongoing, there's room for toxicity to grow. So.
Yo, and ain't no lie. We all kind of solidified it, saying all these different shows are time.
Yeah.
And I'm probably more in Dragon Ball community, and Tori probably in the One Piece community, and Montay stay arguing with Naruto fan.
Man, I stay arguing with a bunch of people.
I say, unfortunately, I argue with all anime fans, because if you want to get super technical, I was watching this stuff before it was cool, and you guys all know less than me.
Man, the Hunter x Hunter community, I know they don't like me.
They be mad, and then I love hitting them with your story ain't even finished. Like, it's been on hiatus for 900 days. They ain't coming back.
Man, give up on Hunter x Hunter, bro. It's all with.
I was say Hunter x never get. If you're looking at this now, Hunter x Hunter is never getting finished. You are not going to see the Dark Continent. No other series.
At this rate, I prefer not. After the mess up of the Chimera Anarch, I prefer not to finish it. To leave it where it is.
I still wanted to know because they did okay after that. The Heavens Arena with Killer versus Ahsoka is good manga.
That fight, I take that. That fight is the only reason why I would accept it because that fight is the best in the series and it's yet to be animated.
The Black Whale one after that, they start showing you the princes. I think that's interesting. It's a show that it's never going to finish. I sort of want to know who
interesting about it though. If Gone and freaking Killua was there, then
yeah, but they didn't make it to the boat though. This is correct. It was this
because they got written off before then. One want to go travel the world, and the other one want to be in paperwork.
Karate had to get his moment to shine. He gonna give him eyes, and now we're gonna get.
We're not gonna do this.
Let me say this. I don't even think they know where they want to go with Hunter x Hunter. The whole thing started off with dude was good with a fishing rod and throwing it at stuff and swinging. Then it was
what they should do? They should make one more manga and say that the boat sprung a leak and take the mug down like Titanic.
The Black Whale one sank and end it there.
Wipe everything and be done with it, bro.
Yep. The boat sank and end it there. I'd be okay with it. Because we're never gonna see even though they built some cool characters on there. They built some dark characters on that boat.
Thank you.
Artist,
you want to talk about womanizing?
He kind of did the same thing with Yu Yu Hakusho. He kind of just veered off into something that just it don't make sense. It just veered off.
But he gave it an end.
Know where he wants to go.
It wasn't that bad though. Like it was more like he made
nothing can do that.
It's more like he made filler. Like the Three Kings is like it pretty much like he made filler. Like it wasn't necessary, but it was
amazing filler. It should have been main story.
We'll take it. Like it is main story, but like it's basically like filler. It's like okay, like it's something extra. Like, it wasn't needed, but we'll take it.
We could have been
good though. That's the thing. Because if they'd have flushed that out and put it in there right, that could have been a good way to end it. But it was just rushed.
Down with just the spirit detect. My bad. I'm done. All I'm saying, as long as it's ongoing,
there's toxicity there.
When it stops, we can just argue about how either good it was or how bad it was and be done with it.
Yeah.
You don't have these arguments in the Yu Yu Hakusho community.
No, you
really? It's the heck you do.
What kind of argument?
Ow!
Yusuke Planetary. That argument has been there since the beginning of time.
Well, they need to stop that argument because Yusuke is obviously not planetary.
I don't think.
Tell them that.
They come in the comments right now. Let's go.
Tell them that.
Yusuke Urameshi is not planetary. He is barely continental.
Tell them that.
Yusuke Urameshi is barely continental.
I want to say something on a serious moment. Chris Ayers, I hope I'm saying that right. Ayers, the voice of Frieza, passed away peacefully in his home. R.I.P.
I saw that.
So R.I.P. Right before we started filming the man cave. This and that. So the voice of,
you don't mind with me being the Dragon Ball Z guy here. I mean, I'm sure everybody is in their own right, but he made me really enjoy Frieza. He was a hell of a shit talker. And like he's the type to flame you from like being a smart guy, like Frieza, and then racist. He was racist and smart. And
monkeys.
Man, Frieza is an amazing character. I hope they can find somebody that can continue that going. But man, damn, that's a big L because
it's gonna be tough.
One of the few dub actors that actually
that voice was actually good.
Like hopefully, somebody can continue that legacy that sounds at least decently similar. I know it won't be exact.
If not, it's time to switch to subs then, because they do have a good voice actor for free.
But
what are you trying to say, Zelmay?
I was just saying one of the few good dub actors. So shout out to them because dub. I'm gonna say that I hate Goku voice and dub. I do. I like Vegeta's.
I agree.
I like Vegeta voice. I like Frieza voice, but Goku's seem off. I love Goku Japanese voice. She is amazing.
It's amazing.
She is
It's
amazing.
so fun.
And that might be why I hate the American voice.
It's also because the American voice actors and a lot of other stuff, like American VAs are super saturated. They all use the same voice actors. All the animes do.
Yeah.
That's why subs are bad. You get more variety in your voices.
But I want to say rest in peace, Chris Ayers.
That's one of the only good ones.
Yeah, so and without apparently because everybody know English voice actors had a lot of drama. One of the ones that wasn't included in that. So
you ain't never hear about him trying to get no kids or nothing. So.
Yeah, so they had a whole bunch of drama with who was it, Broly voice acting and all that. So
was out there chicken talking.
Yeah, so
allegedly.
So amazing voice actor, RIP. And we want to end off this. We want to talk about, how we always got to do this. We always got to do most overrated. The one we hate, popular characters that we hate. We always, we got to end it off this so we can get y'all talking in the comments. So,
yeah.
Toine, who is the one character that that's really popular that you just don't like, overrated to you?
Asta from Black Clover. I can't stand that nigga at all. They're like, oh, it's so endearing. Oh, he's so, and it's to the point where even when I read the manga, I dislike him because I hear that stupid yell, and I'm like, oh my lord, I don't care what you say. There's nothing endearing about that, and his whole story is. It's copy and paste shonen with the new on it, and people trying to, I don't know. 100% most overrated popular character, in my opinion, right now is Asta from Black Clover. That nigga lame.
I'm a piggyback off Tory and say,
Oh, okay.
Like,
tag team, I'm with it. Yeah.
Because I'm like, you fake Sasuke.
Thank you. It is Sasuke and Naruto all over again.
And officially, with the new manga, it made me realize it more because all of a sudden he got family powers, and I'm like,
yep,
you Naruto copycat. He got two special powers now, and I'm like, Naruto?
Had to be different. Had to be one of them.
Now I got two grimoires because and they both have god powers in them. I'm like, okay.
Spoiler alert for anybody who ain't caught up with Black Clover's manga.
Yeah.
Oh,
spoiler alert.
It's spoiler alert. But yeah, man, it's so slow with it anyway. They about ended the anime you ain't gonna watch.
Yeah, but there was interest for it all said and done.
Yeah, so I am gonna put a spoiler one in it this 24-minute mark. But yeah, so it's a copy and paste. So
it really is. JJK copy and paste, they're doing better. Really, like as I've read all the manga too, I like the dynamic is different than Naruto. It's not Naruto copy and paste.
No, they actually
that character.
I thought it in the beginning, but after reading and now that they're getting into the culling games more, it's different. It's different, and I like it.
I actually thought it was different just because it was similar, but one of them is like one dude is like a sicko. And y'all will see that in the next anime art, which I am excited. Well,
I can't wait. I can't wait till they see the next anime. JK, I think it's about that.
If they don't make you cry and upset, the anime didn't do it right. I'm gonna just say the anime didn't do it right because the manga was doing it. So,
but if they do stuff with mind right in the anime, that's gonna twist some people.
Yeah. Montay, what is your most overhyped anime character?
Well, special shout out to Yuno naturally because he was like my new age generation one because he definitely up. But my overhyped character. It's got to be the one that he originated from. I hate that man Sasuke. I can't stand Sasuke for nothing in the world. I do not like Sasuke. I don't like his character. I don't like.
You
I
take
can't
your
stand
this
Sasuke.
somewhere else,
I'm gonna explain why. But like, I have had arguments with plenty of my friends. I don't like Sasuke at all, and I'm gonna explain why. Because in anime, one of the tropes I cannot stand anime do is when they award busted powers and abilities to characters with no training and no real reason. Sasuke is a perfect example of a character who had that done from the beginning of his anime time. And it just got worse and worse as the series came on. Because as you see, the direct character that he was rival to, Naruto, earned everything he for. I know you say he was get to Kurama. Kurama didn't like him. Kurama tried to kill him throughout the other series. So he wasn't awarded him. He had to earn Kurama's respect and slowly get chakra and like all this training. He had to train with the Rasengan. He had to train to get Sage Mode. Everything. Sasuke got gifted every single ability that he had. And he didn't have no training with no real Sharingan. He didn't train with the Mangekyo. He didn't train with the Eternal Mangekyo. Not to mention, he is dang near a walking plot device because Sasuke should have died at least 3 to 4 times throughout the entire series. This man got folded by B twice in the same fight and was killed. And this man got saved by pure plot armor every single time. The Raikage was supposed to do a double knockout on this man, and he got saved in that fight. He got awarded so many busted and broken powers, and then it just culminated at the end when you gave him a Sharingan. Not even just a regular Rinnegan, his own special Rinnegan with teleportation, switching places with people, just the most broken stuff just given to him.
Yeah.
You know, it's a new age example of that because as a recent manga, he just was gifted a freaking busted grimoire, and he is able to use that mug perfectly. With you used to like train with your grimoire for a while to learn.
Spoilers, by the way.
He's able to know the spells off rip, but mid-fight, as he done got kicked through a library, he just gifted him, oh, you got star powers now. Huh? Yeah. But like, originally Sasuke is just, I hate that character trope. No real character development throughout the entire series. Busted powers given to him throughout the entirety of the series. And then at the end, you had one job. This is a personal gripe. You had one job. You should have killed Sakura at the end of it. Yeah, I said you should have killed her. She been on death row the entirety of the show, and you had one job. And I blame the author. I blame the author for it because he went up and stabbed her with a chidori straight through the heart. We were like, yes, finally. And you go to the next page, and it's a genjutsu. I'm like, the author went out, bro. He went out because he knew that she should have died. Well, nobody gonna miss that deal. But he went out. He's like, bro, I ain't gonna do it. He went out at the end. So for that, Sasuke is probably one of the most overrated anime characters in history, and I personally cannot stand him, and I hate him.
To Montay's point, Sasuke, even when he got his Mangekyo, his brother could have beat him and like, nah, I'm gonna give you my own purpose.
Bro, what makes the plot armor so bad? The following fight after that, he mystically, I'm just gonna find 3 of Orochimaru's just busted henchmen. Y'all just gonna join me. Then we're gonna go fight B. B literally stabbed this man through after that hilarious. Stabbed this man through. He bleeding down the chest. All of a sudden, one of the new Orochimaru henchmen that he just so happened to go find randomly was like, oh, bro, I can transform myself into a child and like share half of my life body with you, and you'll be fine. Orochimaru wasn't even pulling this kind of BS. But all of a sudden, you just so happen to have a dude that.
You don't make me mad too. They never explained how Sasuke would never do it. Because Itachi was known as a genius, so he had a reason. Like he was good. Sasuke was like, "Oh, you are average," and he just became great. You average.
I'm done. Sasuke, man.
Sasuke was only good because they killed everybody else.
The only thing Sasuke has good was good fights, and that's because he had busted abilities and he went against busted people. Other than that, man, Sasuke, man, I'm done with that, man, bro. Get him out.
Last but certainly not least, we got Unico. Who your most overrated character?
Man Ray said it for me. It's been on my mind since you brought it up. Sasuke. Sasuke. He's of all the as much as I love Goku, he shares the same trait as Goku. You do a whole lot to lose. You don't got no W's, man. Sasuke has no W's at all.
He really doesn't. He is smacked.
Sasuke, we gotta wait for him to. Will he make it to the exam on time? And you get there, all right, cool. But you got this curse mark. You got the Sharingan. You got all this stuff going on for you, and you get there. You still in the struggle. We thought you were supposed to be cold. Then, yes, you figured out how to. The only time Sasuke was superior is throwing Sharingan. I mean, what you call it? Shuriken.
Yeah, the Shuriken.
And hell, Sakura was almost damn near better than you at running up trees. So with that being said, bro, throughout the series, for Sasuke to have such dope abilities and not do shit ever, bruh, then tell me how you just knew about what's the black fire? What's that?
Amaterasu.
Who taught you that?
You had to learn it. It came with the eyes, man.
Who taught you that? Who? Nigga, this fire that don't go out, nigga.
It only goes out if I tell it to.
Hey, nigga, I can make storms. Like, he has so many dope powers. Shout out to that fight with my boy with the pepper, Datara. That was probably the coldest fight that he had that actually kind of somewhat made sense. But every time Sasuke was coming into the equation, he was supposed to be OP, and he always ended up with that shirt off. Half. I mean, he came out every fight needing to bite that girl.
Yep.
Every single time. So with that being said, man, they built him up to be a dope character, and he failed. Now, he did have one cool moment. When they went to Orochimaru's lair to find him for the first time, it's our first time in Shippuden, like really seeing him. He was doing cool stuff that made us think he was dope. And then who he get whooped by next? Who he ended up fighting next? That dude just thought he's gonna fight all the Kages. I mean,
he absorbed the Orochimaru for free, you know. And then after that, he went and got some henchmen and he fought Datara.
The bomb man.
So, and had a decent fight with this dude that just makes clay. Like, that was a fight, but you built us. When you appeared on Naruto's shoulder that one time, like he didn't even see you appear, we thought that Orochimaru taught you everything.
Yeah.
Orochimaru just gave that dude a place to stay for free.
And a sword.
And a sword.
And a sword. That's what he did.
He didn't get a good sword, though. He kept a good sword.
So with that being said, Sasuke is damn near a wasted character. He should have had more moments where he showed up and was just OP. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Sasuke gonna die.
Showed up. He never showed up and was just OP ever. So yes, Sasuke is the most overrated, and I think it's a lot of fangirls that love him the most. And there's a couple cats that think that he should have won against Naruto. But here's my real problem too. Also, you're supposed to be the reincarnation of half of what is supposed to be all of chakra and everything that comes with chakra and all that stuff. And man, you and Naruto got W's though. Naruto got real life W's. That's one thing I can give you that's better than like a Goku as well. Naruto got W's.
He does. Naruto whether hook by crook, Naruto gonna get he ain't taking no L's.
I don't think he's ever had to train hard enough to go back and fight anybody other than Sasuke. Everybody else, he's trained and is like, I gotta come see you.
Well,
and he
maybe Pain.
His fights, but
Pain, he had to go get ready for Pain.
When you're trying to go and fight, trying to fight, plot armor itself, bro. Hey, you gotta train all series for that, bro.
But see, now it's different though, because now that Naruto's old, he them aliens down. It got Dragon Ball Z-ified. We added aliens into the mix, and it's getting different. If Dragon Ball Z taught us anything, it's when aliens show up, shit gets different.
And it's my last thing I want to say. I know we're getting out of here, so I want to. I'm just taking a little bit off topic for that part. I just want to say this about Dragon Ball Z. I really was a power scaleologist. I really was. I got to a T. I explained everybody in my middle school. I explained how this works. I explained where I was able to calculate up until the Android.
Over 9,000?
No longer calculate because I didn't understand how the hell that a man-made thing could just make something this strong. And then y'all gave me Cell, and that gave me a little bit of like, okay, now I understand somewhat. And then
well, that's gonna hurt you. Where do you see what the Red Ribbon Army gonna create to compete with the Super Saiyan God in this next movie? That's gonna even be more weird.
Oh, you know there's gonna be a fusion.
Bruh, you cannot explain to me if they can make something that compete with the Super Saiyan God. You can't explain.
As long as it's not Super 13 again, I'm okay.
I don't care what. You cannot make a robot that's gonna be the Super Saiyan God, but you cannot explain this to me.
Is there metal hard enough on Earth that you think through? That's my question.
Are they just gonna throw Super 13 back in there?
No.
Oh man, they done found adamantite, bro. They done found Wakanda.
All they gotta do is make another Android 17. All they gotta do is make another Android 17 and fuse them. Give us Super 17 again.
Don't do that again. Please don't. I never want to see Super 17 again.
Yo, people
They
like
found
Super.
Wakanda,
People
bro. They
like,
found some adamantite and they made an Android
People
out
like
of it.
Super
They found
17 for
adamantite.
no reason.
No, they found vibranium. I'm sorry. They found vibranium and Wakanda.
I ain't gonna lie though, Super 17 look cool. Other than that, I don't know what his purpose was. He did.
Which is crazy because he had the Super Saiyan 3 eye ridges and the goddamn mullet.
That's all he had. No eyebrows in. But hey, I don't know.
He had no eyebrow mullet. How cool did he look?
Yo, he just had swag, bro.
You know, when you get longer hair, you cooler. Like when Trunks got his longer hair, he was like cool.
And then he got whooped and we like, oh yeah. By the way, nobody mentioned Vegeta.
He got beat up.
Yo,
No, there's nothing for Vegeta. That's not his fault.
bro,
He gets written at me.
yo, Vegeta literally is like what you. Sasuke is what you say WWE underdog babyface is. While Vegeta is basically what like bringing Daniel Bryan babyface and people want him to win, but he never do. Fight.
If you want to pick up your Black Wild fan base,
Even after Alter Ego, we all know there's an L bound for Vegeta. Even after this Alter Ego.
Let me hear
I
you.
ain't worried about it.
Vegeta never got a dub, dog. He never got a W.
I ain't worried about it. If you want to piss off your Dragon Ball fan base, I got you. The most overrated character is not Vegeta. It is Gohan. Gohan is one of the most overrated characters in Dragon Ball Z. That man got one win. And like probably like the best, best moment in Dragon Ball Z history. You give him that. He got one win in one moment. And they are carrying that man torch, burning more than all Might's embers left in his body at the end of the United States Smash. They're trying to keep that flame alive. That Gohan is gonna do something, and it's not.
You know how happy I was.
Gohan is not gonna do nothing. He's overrated. It's over with. The man had one glory moment. Let it die. Be like off one anymore. Let the embers go out, bro. It's over with. Gohan ain't gonna do nothing else. It's over. He's overrated.
Yo,
I just want to say this. Shout out to all the fan theory and art books that they make about what if Gohan continues to train, because that's about all people get, and I'm cool with that. Like, but we not getting no real like Gohan because he missed a lot of training, and you was already the strongest of everybody at some point.
Mystic he was at one point.
Yep, and that one got absorbed.
He was so stupid too. It made me so
He
mad.
He
had 2 moments. That's right. He had 2 moments.
Mystic was cool when it came out.
He had one moment. The second moment he got absorbed.
They tried to hype us up like it was supposed to be better than Super Saiyan 3, and everybody was like, well, about your sword and Supreme.
Couldn't would have absorbed.
The crazy thing is he was stronger than like Super Saiyan 3, but then he got absorbed. Goku like, nah, fam. I got this fight. Stay down there. You had your moment. I'm going Super Saiyan 3. I'm like, ain't Gohan stronger than you? Nah, bro. He good over there. He'll
Nope.
Don't worry about that.
That's his last moment he'll ever have. So, son,
Ever.
Papa number one.
I was so happy in Super when he had trouble going Super Saiyan. I was like, that's what you get for getting up, nigga.
Man.
I don't know if I can go Super Saiyan. I was like, yeah, that's what you get.
The best version of Gohan is Future Gohan. The one from Trunks
Had one
timeline
arm.
is that. That's
One
the
arm
best
was
version of
better than
Gohan.
regular Gohan.
Best version of Gohan. Future Gohan.
It is.
That's the best one.
He
And he
had
still
like,
died at the hands of the android.
I said what I said. Don't find me.
But also I gotta say this too. I know I'm like and subscribe all that stuff. Hold on, because it gets heated when it comes to Gohan. Yes, we can flip this table and somebody will flip it right back at us at the disappointment that is Gohan. I forgot about that fact that there was a huge time gap, and y'all said pick up a sword and get this old man out of it, and he does this dance, and then now all of a sudden Gohan becomes Ultimate Gohan. Then here we go, Mr. Power Level Joe, Mr. Power Level Scientologist here. Now, can this guy go Super Saiyan? Oh, well, no, because if he goes Super Saiyan, it doesn't matter because all his potential is unlocked, and that's all that Super Saiyan is. Whoa, wait. What concept is this?
Well, technically, they kind of told you about his hidden potential throughout the whole show.
See?
So it's kind of set up from the Navigar. So what the old man say, the old American, I can't unlock all your potential?
Yeah.
So
that means
they actually made a storyline though that he has. Y'all remember they told us that like half Saiyan, half human would be way stronger than Saiyans, and Vegeta and Goku.
Yeah. Well, that's when they introduced the super cell or whatever. The cells that it takes to become, it comes from happiness that fucking Saiyans don't have. Yeah. That's why, that was their excuse why Goten and Trunks were going Super Saiyan at like 8 when it took Goku and Vegeta lots of hardship to get there, and then the kids popped out and were like, ha ha, Super Saiyan. It was because they were more human.
I thought Goku was up next.
Yo, Goku said, all y'all lying, my kids is going to be 8 forever. bro, they literally had a 12-year time gap between that and they still 8 years old. I'm like, y'all lazy in this writing, bro.
They just don't want to redraw. They flip from GT. Just give us the Team Goten for GT that we all want.
Just draw Trunks like you did Future Trunks. It's the same person.
Goten fan. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that dude out there.
I do.
But you just want to see him just get on girls all day? I want
to see that Super Saiyan hair. Look at his haircut. We ain't seen a haircut like his Go Super Saiyan.
Yo, silver hair baby Vegeta looks so dope, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Baby Vegeta.
Baby Vegeta hard as.
I don't like how it happened.
Remember Vegeta before the porn stash Vegeta with the box cut?
He was the first white hair enemy, and we
with
all
the bomber jacket on. With the bomber
anime.
Yeah. And shout out
Vegeta.
And shout out to the farmer. My man looked at Cell, Frieza, Piccolo, all in the face and survived every one of them. He's the androids. Ain't nobody looked at all of them. Yeah, the farmer survived androids, Cell, Frieza, and he the only person
ever
ever
survived. Farmer that got shot by Raditz in the beginning, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he survived everybody, bro. He met everyone else and survived, bro.
All of them.
Goku died to somebody in that group. The farmer said, nah, I met everybody except Frieza, and I survived.
Because he learned the first time what happened. When you see something strange in your field, leave. When you try to shoot it, you get shot. He learned after Raditz, I'm not screwing with nothing else I see. If I see it, I'm running.
Yo,
that what happened.
That farmer showed up more than Yajirobe in the last.
Hey, shout out to Future Yajirobe, man. Shout out to Future.
We did Yajirobe, but Yajirobe was the hero of the Saiyan arc. So
he was.
Yep, straight up.
Yeah.
And that's the craziest person. Yamcha still ain't never got love. Even in Dragon Ball.
No.
He was Cyberman, right?
Did he get blown up?
No, he got killed.
It was a double knockout. They blew up with each other.
Okay. I thought he like showed how strong he was against one, and then that's
He
when
did. He bodied it,
got
and then
that.
after that, he woke back up and grabbed him
The
and they suicide.
the Wolfang fist lost all power. Every
Yep,
bit of it.
he did, and then it came up and did one last grab and blew up with him, and you know the fetal position that became everywhere is over with at that point. You know?
And shout out
The meme
to
of all memes.
and shout out to Nappa for punching TN arm off with a punch. I've never seen that
All that
before.
and I was like,
With
yeah,
a punch.
he did do that.
All right, we gotta get out of here. I appreciate y'all for liking, and subscribe. All that links in the bio. Montay, any last word?
Forget that man Sasuke. Come join us on Broke Ugly Dudes podcast. I've been about this and much more. And you know, appreciate y'all letting me join on y'all again.
No problem. Tori, you Nico, y'all here every week. Anything y'all got planned?
Yo,
Blah blah blah.
Links in the bio. Hot takes aplenty.
You Nico?
Man, bump Sasuke. I'm about to go on Facebook and put a status up about him right now.
Bro, y'all hated the original. I hate the copy.
Who was that?
Like I said,
Yeah, I like how we, and me, I think me and Tori actually like Black Clover too. That's the craziest part. We
I do like Black Clover, and it hurt my heart what they did to you. It hurt my heart.
I like Black Clover. I really do. I just can't stand it.
We don't like neither
I
one of the
told my
main
homeboy
characters. That's the
yesterday.
funniest part about it.
Right.
Yummy
I told my homeboy yesterday.
Yummy
I told my boy
cool.
yesterday, I said, you know, it's officially on the same bus as Sasuke, and that's a shame.
That bus is ugly. You don't want to be on
He's
that.
officially on that bus with Sasuke now, bro. And I was like, dang, man, we're trying to save him. Nope, he on that bus with
There wasn't no 7 now.
All right, we out. Peace. Love y'all.
Peace.
Man.